KNOTS?
Afternoon, ma'am.
That was a great greeting. Good job. Thought I was going to have to ask again. Hey, I am so excited to be here. You have no idea how excited I am to be here. And anytime you give a colonel a platform, a microphone, and a captive audience, it's a dangerous thing, right? So I'm up here. I'm going to speak to you from the heart. No notes, right? Not even rescue notes. I just want to talk to you for a few minutes. And I think they gave me something like 5 or 10 minutes, but I'm up here now and I'm just going to talk to you as long as I want to talk to you, right? At least until Chief Kane wrestles me off stage, and I think I can give him a run for his money. What do you think, Chief?
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, the last time I was up here was almost 10 years ago, and I was the DO at field training for ROTC. And I've had a couple of opportunities in my career. I've had a great career, guys. I've enjoyed everything that I've ever done. But I've never done anything that I enjoyed as much as being an Air Force ROTC detachment commander and being a recruiting squadron commander. And I loved it so much because I had so many opportunities to give the oath of officership, the oath of office, and the oath of enlistment. I loved it because every single time I got to interact with somebody who was ready to raise their right hand and take that oath, I just have a physical and emotional reaction to it. I love it. It fills my cup. That's why I'm so excited to be here with you today. It's you guys. It's the fact that you're sitting here. The fact that I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you really, really well. And we've never even had a conversation, have we? But here's what I know about you, because you're sitting here today. I know 2 really important things about you. The first thing I know about you, if you're sitting here today, is you have a head condition. I know, right? What does she mean by that? Here's what I mean by that. You understand on an intellectual level that there are bad actors in this world. There are people in this world who want to take away your freedom. They may even want to take your life. And they want to do that to your family too. And you also understand on an intellectual level that if there are always going to be bad actors in the world, and there are, guys, the bad actors of yesterday are not the bad actors of today, and the bad actors of today are not the evil men of tomorrow. But they'll always be there. You understand that on an intellectual level. And you understand that there's got to be somebody that says they will stand up to them. There's a quote that I love. It's by John Stuart Mill. And if your instructors here have been doing their jobs, you probably already know it. But I won't test you on it. Don't test me on it. I'm going to say it, but I'm probably going to mess up 1 or 2 words along the way. But it's the best quote that I have ever heard to capture that head condition that I'm talking about. He says, war is an ugly thing, but not the ugliest of things. The decayed and degraded state of moral and patriotic feeling, which thinks that nothing is worth war, is far worse. A man who has nothing for which he is willing to fight, nothing he cares about more than his own personal safety, is a miserable creature and has no chance of being free, unless he is made and kept so by the exertions of better men. You have a head condition, and I love that. You know what else I know about you? You have a heart condition. You have a heart condition. I know a lot about your values. You came here with integrity. You came here with a sense of service. You came here with a commitment to excellence. You wouldn't be sitting here if you didn't. We didn't give you those values. We just told you how to articulate them, right? In fact, we have great core values, guys, but I'll tell you, the single value that Olivia Nelson cherishes above all others is moral courage. I know you. And I know that you have that moral courage, or you wouldn't be sitting here right now. I also know something about all of you guys, right? Because you didn't come by those values on your own. your family, whatever your family looks like. Might not be a mom or a dad or an aunt or an uncle. Might not be your brother or a sister. It might be somebody else. It might be a coach. It might have been a teacher. It might have been one of your instructors here. But there are people in your life who gave you those values. So I know they're great people too. And when you leave today, I want you to thank them. When you talk to them tomorrow after you take that oath, tell them how much you appreciate that they instill those values in you. I'm getting teary just thinking about it. This means a lot to me. I hope it means a lot to you. And I know it does. I know it does because you're sitting here. So we've talked a lot about who you are and why you're here. Let's talk for a second about who we need you to go out and be from this moment forward. I'll tell you what I don't need you to be. I don't need you to be a technician. Now, yes, we're going to teach you how to do things. We're going to send you to tech school. Those are all really important things. But what you came here to learn was how to be a leader. And we need you to be one. We need you to be a leader who knows how to think. We need you to be somebody who understands that the formula for good judgment is critical thinking plus calculated risk. Our adversaries are rapidly changing their tactics, techniques, and procedures. The nature of warfare and the battle space are different from anything I've ever seen in my entire life, not just my career. I've never seen it shift this quickly. We need you to be confident in the way that you think. By the way you think is infinitely more important than what you know. We need you to be air-minded. We need you to be war-minded. And we need you to have that good judgment so that you can lean forward confidently and be decisive and prosecute the mission on the battlefield. Your airmen need that from you. Gotta take a drink of water. All right. What else do they need from you? They need you to create an environment of trust. The highest performing teams that I have ever been a part of are the teams where the trust was locked in like this. It's a lot easier to take the hill if you trust the person who gave the order. So how do you create that trust? Well, first of all, you've got to give them an environment of psychological safety. They've got to believe that they can speak up and bring to your attention those things that you've missed. They've got to be able to question your strategy. They need to know that you're not going to bite back when they do that. They need to know that you support them and that you embrace your dissenters, because your dissenters are the ones that keep you honest, they keep you out of jail, and they make sure that you're doing the right thing. Whether it's the right thing in the day-to-day, or whether it's the right thing out there in the battle space. So we need you to do that for them. We need you to do it for them also by living those values that brought you here. We need you to model those values. We need you to make sure that your actions are aligned with those values. Help them see who you are, because I know you, and I know who you are. There's another thing that we need you to create for them, but I'm going to make you wait while I take a drink of water. We need you to create that environment of trust. We need you to make them feel like they can speak up when they need to. But we also need you to create a sense of joy. We are in a serious business, guys. We're in a business of raining hate down on our enemies. Make no mistake. But just because we're in a serious business and we do important things, doesn't mean we have to suck all the fun out of it. Because guess what? It's easy to come to work when things are going well. But when you're out there and the mission is hard and the environment is dangerous and the hours are long and the stress is high, that's when it's really hard to come to work. And you've got to find the fun and you've got to find the humor in it. My husband's an AC-130 gunship guy. He retired about 10 years ago. 9 combat deployments. He used to wear a patch that said, "We put the fun in funeral." Right? Yeah, it's great. There was one that was even worse. I'm not gonna tell you that one. I'm not gonna share that one. But you know what? I used to show that patch when I would give leadership talks to my team. And one of my teammates came to me one time and he said, "Ma'am, I don't know. I don't know if you should show that anymore. That's dark." Guys, I'm here to tell you, gallows humor is okay because sometimes it's the only humor you've got when you're in the business that we're in. So you've got to find a way to find the fun and bring the joy in the work that you do. It's so important for your airmen's mental and physical and spiritual well-being, and it's really important for yours. So when you get to that point where you're struggling to carry on, where you're having to put one foot in front of the other and you're saying to yourself, "What have I done? How did I find myself here?" I want you to bring yourself right back to this moment because I know you. I want you to bring yourself back to this moment. I want you to remember who you are. I want you to remember that you're someone with a head condition and a heart condition. And that's what got you to this point. And that's the thing that's going to help you keep carrying on. So there is nobody sitting here who's more excited about you taking that oath tomorrow, not even you, than I am. I'm so excited to watch you take it. I'm so excited to administer it. And selfishly, on a personal note, I'm really excited to watch you take it in front of my son. My son is here today. He's giving me a funny look. He didn't know I was going to mention it. He's just starting his journey as a Navy midshipman. Guys, he wants to be you. He wants to sit where you're sitting. And he wants to raise his right hand and take that oath too. And I couldn't be more proud of it. And I couldn't be more proud of you. Because I know who you are. So thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for your time. Thank you, friends and family, for giving them the values that put them here in this moment today. All right, thanks.